here 2 minutes earlier.
Oh! You went all the way down. Yours is tense.
Yeah. It hurts so bad. I got 12 punches. Yeah. Oh, that feels so good.
I won't crack anymore.
Oh.
So do you want to talk or not? Sure, let's just... I mean, Mackenzie, I'm sorry. Sure.
Yeah. Getting the vote on me last tribal kind of opened my eyes to like other stuff going on. I mean, Joel put an extra vote on me. He used up an advantage. He didn't use that up just to throw a vote on me for no reason. My assumption is that Joel and Mackenzie told Teeny to vote for me, and she told them that they had a plan. Now it's becoming very clear that Teeny has basically all the leverage in this situation. I've been tight with Teeny since day one, and I really hope that she sticks with me, but I just don't know if I have any other options.
My fear is that, what if, like, Mackenzie's so convincing.
Yeah.
I don't want to put Tina on either of us.
I know. And
But what can
Tina
we do?
is so enamored.
It's crazy.
Like, this is a game. She's like talking about, anyways, I like Teeny, I love Teeny, but she's talking about how she's gonna feel like a bad person outside of the game. I'm like, well, we are inside of the game.
And like, it sucks to be voted out, but we understand we're in a tribe. I was extremely threatened by him knowing the people in the tribes. That's just how I feel to my core. I can't. That's what the reasoning was for me.
You know, I was a lot more confident last round, and then they all kind of hid the vote from me. I'm still left now with that like sinking feeling like I'm on the outs.
I mean, it sucks being the only one like left out of a vote.
But what, I mean, I asked them.
It's not like I was gonna run and tell him like I told you like you were my number one. Joel told me like final two, but I told you that he told me that and that like you were my.
And you still, that's how I feel about you too. I don't care about that, but I should have told you.
But if you told me that like, if you told me and then you had said like, but you told them you would, if you would have shared that with me and told me to keep a secret, I would have done that.
Then that's on me then. I just panicked.
I feel like I have nobody now.
Listen, this is what I would like to do, okay? If it were up to me, I wanted to do the girls. And I wanted to do the girls. And I still feel like...
I wanted to save Sarah. Why,
that's what I told her. I said to her, can I tell her? They go, no. And I go, but she wants to save you so bad. And she's so upset. And they said no. So then it is on me. And I should have told you because that's what my gut told me to do. And I literally told them, I was like, she is so upset. And I know you are. And I know.
He knew I was upset too. This sucks.
But you didn't do anything. You didn't blindside him. I'm just really sad on a level that's outside of this, I think. I I've never played one of these before. I don't know if the decision I'm making is going to screw me. And I just feel devastated that we're in this position to begin with.
Like, I'm not scorned, I'm not anything.
Okay,
But still, I swear to God.
Yeah,
like,
okay. Good. We 1, 2, 3.
Hello.
So close to you guys that
Yeah.
this almost just feels destined to have happen like this. Like, I don't know. And
In my opinion,
I don't want to mix up.
I would
I
would like to focus on, because we're gonna have to spill something. I would rather focus on the tea of the people that have been voted off.
Do we tell them that it was a split vote? We don't say it was unanimous.
That's up to you.
Oh, so that's the part I was gonna say. Like, if I ended up alone and people were like worried, I don't know. Like, would it be a good angle to say that I was left out of that?
It's up to you. What do
If
you
you're
want
left
to
alone,
do?
I mean, you can say.
I mean, if your intentions are to be with us, which I believe, then I don't think it fucking matters what you say.
I think it's ironic that the first day we said, oh no, we're gonna get the purple edit because, like, we got lost and we never had. Well, now I think that we're playing our own blue mini game. Like, no one else is even playing Survivor yet. And I'm just very tired of being here.
That's
Rhythm.
smart. Yeah, probably.
I'm a little upset. One of my best friends I came to this game with, Joel, wanted him to do well in this game. He got voted out at blue. So I'm gonna try to win this and avenge his name. But yeah, my whole tribe is happy campers, but I just want to be a villain so bad. I'm just waiting for the moment. Like I said, the Iron Brigade, this is a symbol. You're gonna start seeing a lot of members soon, and what we're gonna do is try to take out some of the big names.
Okay, I know who Erica is. I have a visual of her, but who is Nasir?
Nasir was the short, Indian guy on the Blue Tribe that had to say the something goat on AstroTurf as his title phrase.
I'm as confused as goat on AstroTurf.
Okay,
It was the perfect one
I
for
know
him.
who you're talking about now.
It was really good for him.
I
it
love
was.
that twist. Like, when the guy had to say, butterflies are just our dead relatives trying to say hello, I love that.
We should totally do that for our next challenge. Just go in there and like come up with our own ridiculous phrase and see how the other
Oh my
respond.
god, yes!
Yeah, like munchkins by the water. Smell like butter.
Okay,
Let's do
let's
it.
do it. Let's do it like
All of
as a
us.
tribe.
All of us next time.
Yeah, so we don't paint a target on any like one person, so we can just confuse them.
So we're just gonna openly say munchkins by the water. Smell like butter.
Okay, let's practice.
We're just gonna be the weird culty tribe.
Wait, alright, so we line up and then
here's-
we're like, Daniel, hold on. We got something to say.
One.
Munchkins by the water smell like butter.
That was a terrible
Oh
trial.
god. Let's try it again.
Nothing strange. This is exactly what I was just going to say. The boys were like trying to make something happen.
Which, fair enough.
Yeah.
I expected it.
Yeah, of course, they have. What choice do they have?
Be careful, they're all close by.
But I think we're good with our group.
Yeah.
Like, why fuck that up?
I think the guys too. I think they're really close with each other, and I
Yeah.
think they're trying to say the same thing to all of us too.
Yeah.
Except maybe you, Sam.
Yeah,
if they haven't talked to you. But I'm sure they're telling you that like they're good with you, and
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
telling me the same thing. I don't really believe it.
Brian and Ryan seem to really be teaming up. Like, this morning, they were like going around to everybody, trying to pull people in.
When I talked to them yesterday, and we were just throwing out like, "Oh, who do you like?" No one said neither said you at all. So like they've done a complete
Rude.
180 from yesterday. Yeah.
That's rude. Okay.
Just FYI. So right now, I got Sam, Taylor, and Kayla. That's the 4. But with those 4, Kayla, she can go for all I'm concerned, and it's a compliment. I'm a little bit scared of Kayla in this game. She seems crafty. She talked about wanting the blindside us all at some point, and it's like, haha, is that a joke? I don't think so. So that's the kind of thing that really makes you think.
Cheers to shit.
Oh, cheers to shit rice, yes. It looks like some demented ice cream.
It's like mushy and crunchy at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's really cold. And it seems like the last few challenges we've won by a good lead. I said I was gonna try to manage how I do in challenges, and I definitely did not do that. So I'm gonna really try next time to calm it down. And part of me wants to just sit out of the next challenge because I know somebody's gonna have to, but I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
That salt.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Do you think it's crunchy or squishy? How's it go?
I feel like it's waterlogged.
Oh, that's a different problem. Yeah.
All right, come on in. Aliha and Utavi getting their look at the new Galo tribe. Joel voted out at the last tribal council.
Dan, I have something to say.
Yes.
Munchkins by the water smell like butter.
Munchkins by the water smell like butter. Sorry, I was texting.
For today's challenge, 3 people will start tied to braided rope. They'll have to unravel by going under and over each other. Once those 3 members have untied themselves, the 4th and final member can start working on a compass puzzle. First 2 tribes to finish that puzzle win immunity. All right, I'll give you a moment to strategize. We'll get started. All right, survivors ready for immunity. Go. You have to keep the ropes in your hand the whole time. You need to unravel yourselves. Below has Mackenzie, Andrew, and Teeny unraveling themselves. Tavi has Sam, Taylor, and Ryan. We have Sarah, Haley, and Samira.
Pull it tight, you guys. Pull back and so you can see. Yeah, this one. Pull it tight back. Okay, snap back.
Pull it tight.
Yep. Go over both.
Let her go. Yeah, let her go.
Taylor, pull it tight. Come on, all of you. Pull it tight.
Below getting the hang of it. Below nearing the end. It needs to be completely unraveled for the puzzler to start. Below could have a lead for the first time in this game.
Ryan, if you pull it back a little tighter, you'll be able to see better.
Other way.
It's getting all choked up.
So over yellow.
Jesus.
Under pink, over yellow. Under yellow, over pink.
It's Mackenzie doing most of the unraveling while Andrew and Teeny just hold still.
Pull back, you guys. Pull back.
Great. Sam, you're killing it. Sorry, my bad.
And we have Sam doing most of the unraveling.
There we go, Sam. You got it. You got it.
Glow is almost there.
Got it. Under.
And Glow is free. Sarah can start the puzzle.
Oh, Glow.
Glow has the lead for the first time this season.
In between. All right. Okay, we're good.
You guys can stand to the side and shout, but you can't touch. You can't go. Like you can't go.
Feel free to watch and be.
Red is free. Kayla is working on the puzzle for Utavi. Aliha, still unraveling.
Yes.
Puzzles could take very quickly or very long, depending on who you guys select. You can help instruct, just don't go touch the table or like stay good pieces all around. You good? Yes, Kaliha's good.
So I feel like these little ones.
That is. Yep. Good.
The Puzzle needs to stand and be flush. Let me know when you've got it so I can check it.
So close. You're on a roll.
Below seems to have a nice lead.
Can we look at ours?
You guys can look at, like, I don't care. Follow the pattern will help you out. The low had a lead, we'll see if it pays out. Okay, well, with another piece, Nick now putting in pieces. Nick with another piece. Okay, we're looking for a piece. Nick's making quick work of this puzzle despite being the last tribe to come in. Kalia has 5 pieces left. Nick's down to 4. Kalia now has 3 pieces remaining. Kalia down to 2. The final 2 pieces.
There you go.
Kalia wins immunity. My icebreaker.
It's fun.
Set. Kayla down to 10 pieces for Utabi.
There you go. You got this.
The low falling behind now. Kayla picking up the speed for Utabi. Kayla's down to 6 pieces. Utabi needs 4 pieces. Galo still has several. This could be it. Sarah, you're still in this. Keep going. Utabi wins immunity. Galo going to their 3rd tribal.
I love you guys. That was awesome.
Switching. Kalia, good job. Nick,
You'll be back.
good job. Kayla,
How about AJ? How about AJ?
all right. Galo, I am so sorry that you guys are going to another teeny. What's going on in the head?
It's dark. It's black. It's just my head is just dark. I'm really unhappy. I'm proud of Sarah. I think, you know, like, I don't think I could have done that puzzle. I know for a fact I couldn't, so it's just really unfortunate. I wouldn't wish this on any of them.
Sarah, you feeling okay?
I mean, it just sucks, man.
I don't have the words.
That's all I got. It sucks.
All right, before you head back to camp, war zone. Need 1 person from each tribe. Galo, who's going? Mackenzie. Brian for Utabi. Mary from Oiha. All right, you three, stay back. Everybody else, head back to camp.
Right now the current situation is Teeny is perfectly placed in the middle, probably safe, but I don't want to vote her out. I really, really think we could work together. I would like to vote for Mackenzie.
I guess it's just good. You have to think about like what are your motivations for being out here.
You're right. That's a really good point.
I'm not going to hold it against you if you vote me out, but I think that, you know, I trust you with my whole game, and I have this entire time, and I think we can come out of this and go really far. For me, Teeny going against Mackenzie and Joelle last vote was really telling. Like, that was action speaking louder than words. I just hope she sticks to that, and I hope she doesn't flip-flop the middle this entire time. I hope she stays with me because, like I said, we've been tight since day one. I think you know that going with me is a smarter decision, and I think what I wanted, my goal is to show my cards and say this is how this could benefit both of us. Like, I have no tricks up my sleeves, and I've been genuine with you, you've been genuine with me, and like I do think that like we could like have an alliance and make it to the end and not, I wouldn't turn on you at the end because we've played so similarly and like we've been tight since day one, and I think that like when you can justify it from both angles, like I played a good game, you played a good game, I think those are the alliances that last, and that's what I'm offering. Like,
I feel like what they could do is have Mackenzie hit Brian and Brian hit the other guy.
Yep.
And that would leave our...
That means the other guy has to, if he doesn't hit Mackenzie, if he hits her then they all lose the vote and then she's screwed.
Right now, Brian is at the war zone. We told him, offer Mackenzie, who is on the blue tribe, keeps losing, offer Mackenzie the advantage. See if you can like grant her that goodwill. We have now helped them in the last challenge that we did, and we have been like wishing them luck and like really trying to like empathize with them when we see them. So we're hoping that going into a swap, they would be more inclined to work with us over yellow. If you're the only person that's alive, you get an advantage.
Yeah, so it could work one of two ways, right?
No, that's the only way to get an advantage.
Do you need a hand or just one person job?
It's just really one person, but it's really, really beautiful to want to do it.
Alright, what was that? No, I'm joking.
I thought that was just like the natural order of things. No?
Right.
Oh, yeah.
We are going back to like our tribal roots.
Yeah, it's
so the patriarchy, yeah.
My two moms raised me to learn that all the women do all the housework and the guys make the money.
That's a good point.
Decisions. Is that not how it works for you?
How dare I question you?
That's alright, you're only a woman. You can
just a woman.
I've thought about
Would you like a break?
No, it's okay.
I grew up in a household of 3 women. They love me. I'm the most polite boy they'll ever meet. And so I think that the more women I have in this game, the better. Well, some of the women think there's an all-women's alliance. Surprise. I've been a woman all this time. And I'm in it. And I'm the one going to the end and not them.
We got Abe, because we came in first for this challenge. Thanks to moi. I got to have my Carson moment, because I also have that puzzle 3D printed at home. I ordered it off of Etsy. Such an easy puzzle if you've done it before, because of the textures on each side. Like, the first step is actually like any puzzle. You need to flip all your pieces to the right side. Committing to one side, so I think I committed to having the smooth side up. So I fit. Having the border around it, it was here, and then one. Yeah. So it's overall really, really good day. So, mwah.
Sure. Welcome to the war zone. This is a battle. In a few moments, you will have the opportunity to eliminate one of the players from the war.
This is like someone who
I don't know, there's just like an energy there where I feel like we would work well together. So I hope she makes it through, and then if we get on a swap, I think that I would have her in my pocket at that point, and we could work together.
Like the beginning. My second thought is we shoot each other, and then you're having the advantage.
I'm fine with that. Because then
who cares
we'll
about
get good
this?
faith.
I was gonna ask if there's anything I can offer you guys as far as like.
Can we have your tart? I'm kidding.
I don't
I'm
think
kidding.
I
I'm
can
kidding.
get
I'm kidding.
Give her stuff right there. Okay,
No,
it
yeah,
gets
I'm-
really late at night.
So when we're up, I won't. Neither of us will kill her. We'll kill each other. You kill one of us. I don't care about the salt and pepper, honestly, and I'd rather help you out if it's something that maybe you'll remember in the future. Yeah.
We, as a tribe, before I went up there, decided we were going to try to help Mackenzie out if we can. She's going to tribal council again, just to create some goodwill with, in case she goes along, her and her allies, by saving their butts. Okay, we decided I'm just going to fall on the sword and give her whatever advantage there is available. So I followed orders and went in there and had a little negotiation, and I was glad that Barry was on board with the plan. That's Mackenzie. Hasta la vista, Barry!
Congratulations! Your risk paid off. Take your reward.
Wow. Congrats, you've earned an extra vote. Use this parchment until final 5. Up until. Okay, extra parchment. Okay, double vote. That's very nice. Cool.
Like, there's no point in lying to you guys. They gave me, like, the advantage. You can read it. There's no, like...
Thank you for not being
It was, like...
We didn't need that on top of,
It was also just, like, salt and pepper, so they weren't missing out on that much.
I think Teeny's with me. I think even though she omitted information last time, she didn't write my name down, I think she's genuine. I think she's with me. And, like, what can I do but trust people anyway?
I could see reasons to vote either of you. And everything I said about Mackenzie is true, how I feel. I could work.
I am telling you right now, I would be willing to tell you that we are going, like, just break it to you that I want to go all girls. I don't want to be deceitful. I feel really emotionally stressed out. I
don't know if I want to go all girls. I don't like the choice that we're making right now, but it's more important to me to survive and to not overplay the pre-swap or the pre-merge. I want Mackenzie and Teeny to believe fully that I am their follower and I will go to the ends of the earth with them. Would I rather be doing that with Teeny and Andrew, who I feel like I could lead a little bit more? Yeah. But I don't want to go home.
Like, I'm saying if we're a 3, you guys have that extension.
Right.
Barry wants out. He doesn't like. He said there's a lot of conflicting personalities on his team, and he said, yeah.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's when we would go up to one of them if we were separated and be like, Mackenzie's saying your high praises. Like, please stop me.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to add? I feel like it's kind of straightforward.
Yeah.
Do you think he has an advantage?
I know he doesn't.
That's never a good sight.
I think he would have told one of us for the Joel vote because we were like
he would have just.
He was kind of like
that.
panicking to me about like what if somebody else. But that being said, maybe
let's try this again. Do you guys promise you're not gonna write my name down?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let's try this exercise again. Yeah. Do you promise you're not gonna write down my name? That's a much better promise.
Promise.
Okay, well, in which case, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah, totally.
Now would be a great time for you to be like, I actually have a double hit in the mirror yet. Go ahead.
Would be nice. You know what? I left it in the car.
Dang it.
Yeah, that's a bummer. Yeah.
I just don't know what to do.
I don't know.
No, I mean, I know what I want to do. I just don't know how to talk to her anymore.
Talk to Teeny?
Yeah.
All it takes is Mackenzie and Teeny to pair up, and then me or Sarah is just gone. Probably me, maybe Sarah, I don't know. So, are you, like, you're saying that you're probably gonna vote for me? I'd rather just know, because you know that I don't have anything. So.
I think I might. Yeah. And I just feel sick, and she was my day one, and she was before we talked.
Yeah.
And she's not broken my trust and is offering me the same things, and I just, there's something a female thing too, which I know you were scared of, and I feel so bad.
You said that wasn't gonna happen. That's fine.
No, please be mad, please be whatever. I don't want to lie to you. I don't want to stand here and say I'm voting for
Teeny,
her.
she told me that, like, she's gonna go with Mackenzie, and it's a bummer. I have one last card up my sleeve. I don't know if it's gonna work, but at Tribal I have something that I inherited from Jason, and yeah, I don't know, I think I could try and make something happen.
Andrew, walk me through just the atmosphere surrounding this team.
Dejection and just overall just failure. I mean, it is emotionally draining to go into a competition with high hopes and lose again and again and again. It's humbling. It's sobering. It's like the worst feeling. It's not only do you lose, but you actually lose a member of your team, and your team gets smaller and therefore weaker. It's bleak.
Teeny, you said you found the idol. Am I to assume that your stock, like, we're keeping Teeny around so they can have the idol and we'll be good?
That's not the way that I look at it. I still wanted to play the game as if it weren't an obstruction. And for me, it's about moving forward, which is something that the idol is crucial in my gameplay.
Mackenzie, talk to me about the war zone. You were the one who, with rock, paper, scissors, you stayed behind. What happened when you got back to camp?
I was pretty candid about it. I told everybody that I got an extra vote, and my case was, you know, if they don't vote me out, kind of the same thing Tony said, like if we could work as a solid three, because like at this point, what else like can we try to do?
So Sarah, there's two people here, Teeny and Mackenzie, with their two communal advantages, as they claim. So does that mean it's either you or Andrew now?
I mean, it could. I like to think I bring vibes, you know, that's an advantage. I think we're just all emotionally exhausted. We have tribal council down to a formula. We rotate around who's talking to who. We talk to everyone. We talk to everyone in different combinations until we are done with all the combinations. So like, now that our hearts aren't in the game, but we all want to get further together so badly, and the fact that we just have to keep coming back here is so frustrating, and it makes you doubt yourself and your own capabilities. And I don't feel like any one of us has like majorly screwed up anything in a challenge, and somehow we just followed through.
And it gets harder and harder, and it feels worse and worse, and it's just terrible. It's not, I mean, it's of all the things I imagined about this experience and how it might go, and of course you conceptualize there will be highs and lows. You never imagined this. You never imagined this happening so quickly, in the high sense of us all getting along and really liking each other, and the low sense of having to one up the other, vote each other off.
I feel like we're the little video of like, that's enough slices. Like, I'm genuinely glad we went to the first tribal council to figure out who the wild card was, and that's been it. It ends there for me. Like, I am glad. I would have wanted to go to one and come out with a strong group going into some sort of swap or merge. Going to this many was not in the plan.
Speaking of wild card, last tribal council there seemed to be some shocked emotions between a couple people with there being an extra vote being in circulation. Is there any discussion on where that vote has come from?
Yeah, it's been discussed. I still don't think I've gotten the full story on it. I ran the numbers in my head and it just doesn't make sense. Obviously, Mackenzie's going to say, oh yeah, that was Joel, because he's out, so he can't defend himself. I'm not saying it wasn't Joel, perfectly well could be, but it just doesn't make sense to me that Joel would throw a vote on me for no reason and then not have that be a discussed plan with an ally member of Mackenzie. That's just not how the game works, and she tried to play it off, and she did a good job. She's really good at talking, manipulating, whatever you want to call it, but
a good manipulator. I don't know if that's a compliment.
I mean, I've said from the beginning, one of the most frustrating things is telling a bold truth and then someone not believing you. I was also left out of that vote. I did exactly what I said I was going to do. The split didn't make sense to me. If I knew that was happening, I wouldn't have voted that way. So it doesn't make sense to me. I just don't like being accused of. I understand it's all a thing of perception, but I've been pretty forthcoming with the information that I know, and that's all I can.
I think it's something we can't harp on. We're never gonna know the truth until the game is over.
Is there anything else anyone wants to add to this conversation?
Yeah, I know that it's me, the perception. Teeny, we've been tight this entire time. She hasn't made eye contact with me in the past hour, so I get it. I have to throw everything at the wall, obviously. As it turns out, Jason, our first vote out, he wasn't lying. He did have an advantage, and it's actually now a disadvantage. It is, if you're voted out, it's willed to someone chosen by the person voting out. If I voted out, that would be me. And it's a massive disadvantage that would take place at Final Six. So, I've put my trust in people in this game, and I feel like if I'm voted out tonight, there's really no reason. I would understand from certain people, but from other people, I don't see why I would be voted out. So, yeah, I guess this is the only really revenge that I would have left is, you can vote me out tonight and that's fine, but you might not win the game because of it. I've been super honest this entire game, and
so black.
No, it's not blackmail.
You gotta go balls.
There has to be an exchange of services for a dollar amount. Yeah. No, there's no dollar amount. I'm just saying that advantage is mine.
There's
I want
$750 at the end for the winner.
Yeah, and
that's a dollar amount.
Yeah, that is something that I have in my possession.
So Sarah, you're the only one without.
I really am. I have spirit and pep. Got it.
So the hauntings begin.
Yeah, it sucks. I've always watched this show, and I'm like, it's a game. So when people take it personally, I never really understood it. But yeah, it is personal, and we make friendships out here, and it really hurts to feel like someone's going back on their word. And I'm not saying that I'm gonna give this to any specific person. I just wanted it to be known before we voted.
Well, before we vote, anything else?
I have to be honest, as they have been with you, Andrew, my hands are tied. I have to vote for you.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Does it stand?
Yeah. I'm ready to vote. Yeah.
And Andrew, I anticipate you'll will it to me.
I didn't say that.
It's just, no, you didn't. I'm just reading between the lines.
That smirk.
It just sucks. And like this is the 4 people that I have collectively felt the most comfortable with.
All right. It is time to vote. Andrew, you're up first.
It feels so bad, but my hand is super forced. So.
All right, I'll go tally the votes.
Last vote, Joel was voted out. He voted for Mackenzie. Mackenzie's here at this travel. This vote goes in.
Well, since there's a lot of them, if anybody has an advantage and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, once the vote is read, decision is final. Person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Mackenzie. Andrew. 1 vote Mackenzie, 1 vote Andrew. Andrew. That's 2 votes Andrew, 1 vote Mackenzie. Mackenzie. We're tied. 2 votes Andrew, 2 votes Mackenzie. 1 vote left. Andrew. That's 3. Andrew, the tribe has spoken.
I love y'all. I just kind of want to go out with a bang. Yeah.
I didn't think it was that manipulative.
I was throwing everything at the wall. I mean, it was, you know, I love all of you.
I love you. I want
I
to be your friend.
had a lot of fun, and I'm rooting for all of you. I really am.
I
love
want to
y'all.
be your friend.
And thank you everyone on crew. This was incredible. This whole set. This is awesome.
You're so good.
This is so cool.
It's a pleasure having you, Andrew. All right, Andrew. Tribe has spoken.
They have.
Time for you to go.
Good luck, guys.
So then there were 3. Sarah, Teeny, Mackenzie. Unfortunately, you go back to camp. We have another challenge coming up. Hopefully, and I really say this, hopefully you all pull out a win.
So, yeah, I'm gonna vote for Mackenzie.
If they lose immunity, we'll see.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
Obviously, I didn't make it as long as I was hoping, but I was able to do a lot. I successfully orchestrated a blindside, and I met some awesome people. Those ladies really got the best of me. So like I mentioned, I have this secret advantage. It's actually a curse that I'm willing to someone. I was never gonna will it to anyone on my tribe. I had to throw everything at the wall, and I think it'll be funny when they can't figure out which of them has it. So I'm leaving this to John on the Yellow Tribe. It's a frickin' mad dash for an idol that's probably already been found.
I feel like somebody has that shit already. But that's what I'm saying. Have you guys seen him search around? Because I feel like I didn't even see him search.